as I've told you before, okay, there are 6 steps, okay, 6 components in mathematical modeling. So the first one is we need to identifying and defining the problems in this situation. Okay, so of course you need to know the price of a pack of 10 kilogram rice. This is the problems, and also the cost of petrol. And then you need to know the distance from the 2 stores from your house. And you might find this information needed via the internet or the application in your handphone. Okay, second one is you have to make assumptions and identify the variables. Okay, so what you can assume here, it may be the route between the house store A and store B is a perfect straight line. Okay, you must assume this. And then maybe you driving a car to the stores, and also you have to purchasing the same number and brand of rice at store A and store B. Kalau tak sama bilangan dan tak sama jenis beras, macam not fair lah, macam mana kita nak banding. Okay, and then actually there's one group of my student, they didn't use the car to the store. Okay, they didn't assume driving car, but they assume riding a motorcycle. It's up to you actually. Okay, this is just an example of it. And this is the variables. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 variables, okay, to be discussed. Okay, so the first one is S, the distance between store A and store B. P1, the price of pack of 10 kilogram rice at store A. P2, the price of a pack of 10 kilogram rice at store B. M is the petrol consumption rate of the car in kilometer per liter, and the number of packs of 10 kilogram rice to be purchased. H is the current petrol price in RM per liter. S, the difference in price in RM for purchasing the pack of 10 kilogram rice at store B as compared to store A. Okay, ni yang banding tu lah, yang penting tu nak tengok untung ke tak kan, untung banyak mana. And the last one is T, the difference in the cost of petrol in RM for driving to store B as compared to store A. Because as you have known, store B is further away. Okay, so we need to find dekat kat situ berapakah cost petrol antara store A dengan store B tu. Nak tengok berapa yang lebih tu. Baru nak tengok betul ke untung. Okay. Okay, the third one is applying mathematics to solve problems. So here we're going to find the price of a pack of 10 kilogram rice first. Let's see that store A is RM26.95, store B RM24.99. Okay, of course store B is much cheaper. Okay, let's say that I want to buy 3 packs. So the price need to be paid, need to multiply by 3 packets. Okay, so store A, I need to pay for RM80.85, while store B only RM74.97. So here you can see, wow. Okay, if I buy at store B, I can save RM5.88. But it's not just this one saja yang need to be considered. You need to consider the cost of petrol too. Okay, because at store B it is further away compared to store A. So the next step is you need to know what is the cost of petrol from store A and store B. Okay, so let the distance between store A and store B is 7 kilometers. Okay, I think here maybe I need to draw a little bit. Sekejap. Okay, tadi saya ulang balik. So this is house. This is store A. And this is store B. Okay, so here the distance is 7 kilometers. Hmm. So kalau naik car, mestilah lalu sini kan, macam ni. So here kalau kita daripada store A, house ke store A ni, so dia punya cost petrol tu sama je lah dengan store B ni. Okay, cuma sekarang tambahan dekat sini yang 7 kilometers. Okay, so that's why you must know this value. Okay, alright. Sekejap. Okay, next. So let's say the petrol consumption rate of a car approximately 17.6 kilometer per liter. Okay, means that if 17.6 kilometer, okay, per liter. So means boleh drive sebanyak 17.6 kilometer per 1 liter. Maksud dia. So our current petrol price is RM2.05 per liter. So how much petrol needed for 7 kilometers? Okay, so I would like to show this tab. Okay, this is actually, sekejap, dia masih belum, saya tak nampak arrow. Okay, here. I prefer to use the proportion method. This one syllabus form 1, still remember? Okay, so this is, I interpret what does it mean here. The second row, 76 kilometer per liter. So means it can be written like this, 17.6 kilometer over 1 liter. Okay, so actually it will be equals to 7 kilometers, because you need to know the 7 kilometers over X. Okay, and then I'm going to do the cross multiplication here. Okay, this X, you put it on the left side. Okay, and this 1 liter, you're going to put it to move it on the right side. Okay, it will be like this, 7 times 1 over 17.6. Then you will get X equals to 0.398 liter. Means that for 7 kilometer, the petrol that you're going to use is 0.398 liter. Okay, but how much is it? How much is it for this 0.398 liter? So here you have to consider two ways route, because nak pergi balik. Okay, so that's why kena consider sebagai 14 km. 7 km pergi ke store B, and then patah balik ke store A ni 7 km lagi. Okay, so that's why the formula will be 0.398, okay, this one, times 2, because it is 14 km, times with the current petrol price, that is RM2.05. So it will be RM RM1.63. Means that the cost of petrol here from the store A to store B and back again to store A is RM1.63. So is it worth it? Yeah. So this is what you need to do. Okay, this is the price of the rice. Okay, you can save RM5.88 when you buy at store B. But then you have to consider the cost of petrol, that is RM1.63. Means you have to minus it. Okay, kamu kena ambil kira lah. Ni untung. Tapi ni kamu kena tanggung kos ni. So that's why you have to minus. So here it will be RM4.25 you can save by purchasing the 3 packets of 10 kg rice at store B. Okay, boleh jimat sebanyak RM4.25 apabila kamu membeli 3 paket 10 kg punya beras dekat store B. Adakah ini untung? Okay, so from this example, then you need to do the next step. That is verifying and interpreting solutions in the context of the problem. Okay, so here you will get this type of mathematical model. Okay, kamu akan nampak formula kat sini. Actually ini sebenarnya kamu buat tadi, cuma it just interpret in a formula. Okay, this is the mathematical model. Okay, and this is the variable. Okay, which is S is the difference in price of RM purchase dekat store B as compared to store A. Yalah. Okay, maksudnya store A punya price minuskan dengan store B punya price times with N. N is the number of packs of 10 kg rice to be purchased. Okay, macam tadi saya darab 3 sebab saya beli 3. But now when you are using from the example, you're going to do the mathematical model macam ni. Okay, so that you can try any other values. Adakah ini sesuai? Gitu. Alright. So T, well T is the difference in the cost of petrol in RM for driving to store B as compared to store A. So macam tadi dah buat juga, it will be S over M. S is the distance between store A and store B. Okay, tadi dah buat, distance tadi 7. Okay, 7 over M. M is the petrol consumption rate of the car in kilometer per litre. Tadi pun dah buat, okay. And then times dengan H. H is the current petrol price. And then times 2 because tadi two ways route. Okay, darab 2. Tadi 7. 7 ni kena darab 2. Baru dapat 14 kilometers. Okay. So, if S more than T means it is sensible or rational to drive to store B and save money. Means berbaloi lah. Kalau S dia means yang tadi boleh jimat tu bila kita bandingkan harga beras. Okay, kalau dia lebih besar berbanding dengan kos petrol, so it is rational to drive to store B and save money. But if S is less or equals to T, it is not worth it to drive to store B. Okay, bermaksud contohnya kamu jimat dekat S ni kamu dapat RM2. Dekat T ni kamu kos petrol adalah RM3. Kalau kamu pergi beli dekat store tu jimat RM2, tapi sebab konon nak jimat, tapi sebenarnya tak jimat juga sebab cost petrol is RM3. That is more than S. So it's not worth it. Okay? So here, this is S. Okay, saya tekan lagi lah ni. This is S. This is T. Okay? So S is more than T. So mean it is rational to drive to store B and save money. Okay, so this is for the further exploration. Let's say we're going to use this mathematical model. Okay, it's just that we're going to identify. The first one is if all the variables remain the same, means all these variables remain the same, but there's one variable we're going to get it as unknown. Okay, so because now how far can store B be located so that it is an optimum choice. Optimum means profitable, is the most profitable. Okay, kalau dia lebih means dia dah tak untung dah. Okay, so here from the same formula, as we know S must be more than T. Okay, kalau dapat lain nanti maksudnya dia tak okay lah kan. So here S is actually this one, P1 minus P2 times N, so masuk dalam sini. And this one is T. T is S over M times H times 2, so include it here. Okay, then this, how far can store B be located? The store B is this, S. Okay, S is the distance from store A to store B. Okay, berapa jauh jarak antara store A dengan store B tu yang paling okay lah. Kalau dia lebih, maksudnya apa jadi? So this is what you're going to find out. Masukkan formula. Okay, this is the price of rice at store A, and this is price at store B. This is the rate. Okay, and this is price, okay, the current price of petrol, and this is times 2 because dia patah balik tadi. Okay, so S should be less than 8.41 kilometers. Okay, so means that if the distance between the two stores is less than 8.41 kilometers, it is sensible to drive to store B to purchase rice. Okay, means that kalau jarak itu adalah kurang daripada 8.41 kilometer, barulah it's worth it. Barulah dia worth, boleh kira untung lah untuk membeli dekat store B. Kalau dah lebih, dah tak optimal, dah tak sesuai dah. Nanti akan jadi rugi pula kat kita. Okay. Now the second one, still using the same mathematical model. Okay, we have S and T. Okay. Now, what is the maximum price of a pack of 10 kilogram rice at store B that would attract a person drive to store B to purchase it? Maximum price of pack of 10 kg rice at store B. Store B. So store B is P2. Okay, so this P2 will be the unknown, okay, that you're going to find. So from the formula, S more than T, you're going to replace it with this formula, okay, and then you're going to find the value of P2, okay. So here, this P2 must be less than 25 ringgit and 32 cent. Okay, means that if the price of a pack of 10 kilogram rice at store B is less than 25 ringgit and 32 cent, then it is worth the trip. Maksudnya kalau harga dekat store B tu adalah kurang dari RM25.32, barulah berbaloi perjalanan tu. Kalau tak, dia tak berbaloi. Okay. Then, in this verifying and interpreting the solutions, interpreting solution in the context of the problem, okay, this is what you need to think about. Okay, is this model still valid when we increase or decrease the input variables? For example, if we keep all else constant but decrease the value of S, the distance between the stores, do we see a decrease in T? The cost of petrol to travel the extra kilometers, can we have a negative answer, and so on? Okay, semua ni kena fikir because this reflection will enable us to think of the needs to refine the mathematical model. Okay, daripada soalan-soalan inilah, okay, kamu akan perlu membolehkan kita untuk fikir, adakah kita perlu mengubah mathematical model tu. Okay, so here this is the fifth steps, that is refining the mathematical model. Okay. It might be assumption made regarding the route between the house store A and store B is a straight line need to be revised. Yeah, logically, okay, mungkin mana kedai yang boleh logik, oh semua dia akan straight line kan, so it might be need to be revised. Okay, so here it might be like this. This is the house, this is the store A, and this is the store B. Okay, so how does this impact our model? So mesti akan something impact kan, because it's not a straight line. So if new assumptions are being made, means this model need to be revised to reflect this change. Okay, means kena buat balik yang second step tadi tu. Okay, so last one, we have to report the findings. You can use symbols and diagrams necessary. Okay, this will illustrate the whole modeling process until it leads to the result. Okay, you can insert also in the report whether what is the strength and what is the weaknesses in the report. Okay, so for example here, maybe if, okay, the value of a person's time is not considered in this model. If it's being considered, okay, is it worth driving an extra 14 kilometer for someone to save only 4 ringgit and 25 cent? Okay, or else it didn't not count for any environmental consideration. Is it environmentally responsible to drive an extra 14 kilometers just to save for 4 ringgit and 25 cent? Okay, dengan asap kan, asap dari kenderaan tu, adakah ianya berbaloi? So this is what you can report in the findings. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Now you have seen how the mathematical modeling process works, but remember, you cannot use this example as a template to solve other problem. Okay, it might be, as I've told you, if the road is not a straight line, it's going to be something else happen. Okay, ada benda lain yang kena pertimbangkan. So, in solving problems through mathematical modeling has a variety of ideas, skills, and perceptions. Okay, these open-ended questions such as this might come out with a different answer or result. So, means that if you have a few groups, okay, each group might have a different comes out, yeah. Okay, so that's it for mathematical modeling. Hopefully this will help you, okay, to explain what is mathematical modeling. See you in for the next video. Okay, for the second learning standard, that is solve real problems through the mathematical modeling. Okay, bye bye.